anytime we've had a bad loss, we generally bounce back pretty quickly. So I was impressed with the effort defensively, with the energy. A lot of guys came off the bench, did a really nice job, and it's good win, good solid win.
Steve, with the game that Steph had, how much did you see him benefiting from the rest?
He looked fresh, right from the outset, and it's obviously the rest is not just for one night; it's for the long haul. And I think it was the right thing to do, and he looked great out there tonight.
Steve, Kevin had 6 shot attempts and 11 assists. How much of that is reacting to the way the Pistons are playing, or how much is it reacting to Steph and Clay obviously were shooting well early, and he sort of shifts into facilitator mode?
Well, Kevin is such a great, talented player that he can just do whatever he wants on the floor. So he decided to be a distributor tonight. Obviously, 11 assists. I thought his defense was great. So he's just one of those guys who's so talented. It's kind of whatever he chooses to do that night, that's what he does.
Coach, what did you think of Draymond's defense, particularly on Blake? It seemed like in the first quarter he was in the post, he was playing really well against him.
I thought Draymond's energy and defensive effort sparked us all night. He takes the challenge when he faces Blake. Obviously, they've been going head-to-head for many years, and it's a hell of a challenge. Blake's as tough as anybody to guard, and Draymond was fantastic.
Steve, I don't know how to do these record and ask questions, so bear with me.
You should get Anthony to show you.
I'm Slater tonight. I'm trying to. Okay. Number one, are you sure Steph rested according to social media? He didn't get much rest. And secondarily, when you analyze how they play, I guess after the last game, there's a lot of talk about how the Warriors aren't caring very much. What's the difference between what we saw tonight, the Warriors team caring, and the previous game where I guess you could surmise that they didn't care very much?
I believe you're using those words, right?
Yeah. I mean, just because that's what I do all my reporting on social media, so that's what I heard.
So I did not check social media the last couple of days. So as far as I know, Steph got plenty of rest. Are you referring to I don't know, something that I don't know about? The party? I don't know. The second question was so long-winded, I can't remember. You should put that video away. There's too much going on. Here's what I think. I drove home last night, and as disappointed as I was, and as surprised as I was, I realized, over 5 years, what's more surprising than that game last night is not having any of those games for 3 years. The first 3 years of this run, I don't think we had a single game like that. And you think about what these guys are doing night after night after night, taking everybody